Hi everybody, welcome back to my War Games Hobby channel. You can see I'm at the club, but we're upstairs. There was a bit of a mess up. We should have been downstairs, and I don't normally come when we're upstairs because it's really noisy and very small. We've only got about a third of the normal room we have. So we're all crammed in two very small rooms, and so it's going to be very noisy. Anyway, we've arranged the game. Me and Steve are playing a game of Pikeman's Lament. Steve's been badgering me for ages about having a game of this, so I finally relented, and we're going to have a go. I've supplied both armies. In fact, I'll put, there we are, there's my army list, which I'll take a photograph of and put it up so you can read through a bit more what we've got. But I'll go through what we've got anyway, so you can see, and have a look at the table as well. You can see what we're going to be doing. Okay, hello Steve. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Right, so this is Steve. He's going to be playing me today. Now, Steve's got Royalists over there. Let me explain what they are. We've got a unit of pike in the middle, and there's a little token on there which means they're in close order. You can go into close order in these rules, and I'm saying that we can start in close order if we wish. And that means they activate on 6+ rather than move on 7+, and I think attack on 5+. Anyway, it's all now 6+. It's a regiment. They've got two flanking units of muskets, and in fact you'll see over here I've got the same. I'm Scots Covenanters. I've got the same setup. A unit of pike in the middle with musket either side. And we're going to do, it's a house rule, we're going to do brigade orders, so you just dice for that unit, and if it succeeds then the other two go along with it. It makes sense that a regiment would move as one rather than dice individually for each unit. It'd be daft if the pike went forward and the musket stayed still or whatever. So we're going to house rule of doing brigade moves. Steve's then got two units of Galloper cavalry over there behind the hill. He's got a unit here of dragoons, and he's got a forlorn hope unit, which are very powerful indeed. So that's his setup. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units all told. So we're assuming that this game is around about the Marston Moor area where the Scots Covenanters did fight against the Royalists. And now we'll have a look at mine. I've already mentioned my regiment in the middle. There's no upgrades on any of these. I've also got 2 units of gallopers, but my gallopers are not as good. They're treated as, hold on, I'll find it in a minute. Yeah, they're treated as raw, so they're slightly cheaper to have, but they've only got armour or stamina of 2 rather than Steve's got stamina of 3. Right, moving down the line, I've got a regimental artillery piece, which will be interesting. I'll come back to that in a minute. And I've got a unit of commanded shot, and then a unit of dragoons like Steve's got. Hang on, I'm just going to put the villages over here somewhere. There's a little hamlet. We're not necessarily fighting over it. We've just met head on into this open ground to the right. The dragoons and the skirmishers are going to try and fight over the village. And we're just going to see how it goes. I've only had one game of Pikeman's Lament about 6 months ago. I don't think Steve's played yet, so it's we're going to see how it goes. I'll be able to help Steve. I'll give him some advice, what he should and shouldn't do. I've already done that to a little degree. The regimental gun. Now, I've given a regimental gun. I'm not convinced they work in skirmish rules. But you'll see on here, I've got one, it's a regimental gun, but it only actually shoots on 8+. So it isn't going to shoot very often, but when it does, I think it can be quite effective, because it has got quite a long range. It says here 18 inches, so it's not too bad, it's the same as muskets. I'm not sure it's worth the 4 points I paid for it, but anyway, that's what I've done. And that's it. We're just these rules are very similar to Lion Rampant rules, except they've got slightly different troop types. But it'll be fun. I'm not going to record the whole game as usual because it'll take too long. I'll record highlights and come back and let you know what's happening. We're going to dice to see who starts first in a minute. The other change we're going to make to the house rules, I've already said about a brigade movement for the regiment. We're also going to dice for every unit, because normally in these rules you would dice for a unit and then if it fails, that's your turnover. We're not going to do that. We find it slows the game down, and also both sides have got 32 points anyway. I think that works for the 24-point army, but for anything bigger than that, really you need to dice for every unit. So if a unit fails, you just move on to the next unit. So we're going to dice to see who starts. I rolled a 4 and so did Steve, just to be awkward. Right, I rolled a 5, Steve rolled a 3, so I'm starting. So I'll just move my troops and I'll report back what's happened. Right, already I've messed up. Look, in fact I changed 2 units over. I've got my dragoons here now, or they started off here and they've moved up. And these are my commanded shots. But on everything else, I failed to move. There we are. That's typical me, and anyone that knows me knows what I'm like when it comes to moving. It's only me that messes up when it comes to moving. So I've knocked off to a good start. We've got some sheep on the hill here with a shepherd. He's going to move out of the way in a minute. And we've got 3 villagers over here looking a bit worried. They're keeping out of the way near the pigsty. One other thing that we're doing, another house rule, is I personally like to have separate leaders, and you see there's my leader here, and Steve's got his leader with his decent unit of Forlorn Hope. So a leader has to be attached to one of the units, and then it's got a good chance of actually getting a lucky blow against it. But otherwise, you can move the leader around a bit. I do like to have a separate leader. It does look nice to have a separate leader on the battlefield. There's Steve's leader there, next to his beer. Okay, guys, a bit of an update. You can see we're moving forward. The first shooting took place when Steve opened fire with his dragoons behind that wall onto my dragoons. Although I get cover, he scored 5 hits. My stamina's normally 3, it went up to 4, but it's still enough to cause a casualty, which is a little red marker. Because I don't have individual figures on bases. See, the dragoons are 2 bases, each of 3 figures. So we'll use red markers, but once it's lost 3, we'll take the markers away, but we'll take one of the bases away. It's the same when the infantry here, they're units of 12, the muskets, 12 pike and 12 muskets over there. But they're based in 4s, so we'll put red markers down until they've lost 4 men, then that base will come off. It's just I don't have any individual figures based for this army. It's made for another set of rules. In fact, the majority of this army, it's the very first army I painted, probably about, over 50 years ago when I started wargaming. Certainly all these here are. Some of them, so I did add some more units, like the Scots Covenanters on the hill here, were added just about 5 or 6 years ago. But the majority, all this cavalry here and that cavalry, are all my original minifigs, which I bought over 50 years ago. I have repainted them slightly in some cases, but otherwise they're well worn, well used. So anyway, first blood to the Royalists. They shot at me over here. I've taken a casualty. I did a courage test and they were fine. So now it's my turn. First thing I'm going to try and do is fire my gun, but I need to I'll let you watch this, I need to score 8 or over to enable me to fire it. I failed. I'm hopeless with my dice roll. This unit hasn't moved over here yet. They keep failing to move. So that's failed to shoot, but I'll move my infantry up. 2 1s, would you believe this? So a bad thing might happen. So I don't want to roll low again. Please don't roll low, Alec. 5, okay. So the unit you just failed to activate automatically waver due to your poor command. Oh dear. So because I did a brigade move, they are now wavering. I'm going to put a battered marker down for all 3 units, and I'll have to, in a minute, I think because it's a brigade, the whole brigade became wavering or battered, as we call in Lament. I'll dice to see if they either all recover or they all don't. So not a very good start for me. My dice rolling, which is famous on the internet, on my channel, has come back to hit me like well, in fact, I don't think now I can be in close order either, so I'll have to remove that. Oh, what a pain. Right, okay, so on the hill, my cavalry are going to try and charge you there.
Now they've got to go, they've got to roll into the
They've got to rally, yeah. Now, to charge, my gallopers only need a 5, so they've charged in here. I think I'm going to lose this because his cavalry's slightly better than me, but he would have charged me next move anyway. Oh, yeah, actually, we've got to see whether you counter-charge or not. Do you want to roll your dice? You need to score 7.
What, 2 dice?
With 2 dice, you need a 7 or more.
4,
Ooh, you
5.
do.
Yeah.
So we meet halfway, and you count as charging. They're going to be about there. I should have measured where they were, but that's about right. So we both get 12 dice. We are both charging. So we're both hitting on. Well, I'm hitting on 4+, but because the Royalists are what's known as aggressive, you're hitting on 3+. So I'll do mine first. I'm hitting on 4+. Let me just see what I get. Oh dear, look, this is rubbish, isn't it? This could be an early bath night for me. Well, I've scored 3 hits. You've got a stamina of 3, so it is 1 casualty. I'll just put a little red mark. Oh, you've got 1, right. So you've taken 1 casualty. That's all I get on you. But you now roll to see how many you get on me. You want 4s, 3s, 4s, 5s and 6s, because this unit is aggressive.
Is 5 count?
Oh dear, look everyone, you can see what's going to happen here, can't you? 4, 5, yeah, 6.
That's it.
Yeah, 2 more. Now you got 2 4s there, haven't you?
Oh, they were. I didn't realise they were.
Yeah, so
4s
that's
count.
2 figures on me. It was nearly 3, but I've only got 2. Now we both have to test for morale.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7. I lose 2 because of this guy, because of the losses, so I'm down to 5.
6.
Well, you're all right on 8. You've only lost 1 figure, so you're fine. I'm 7 minus 2 down to 5. My leader is not within 12 inches, but I've got a stamina of 3, so they're fine as well.
Yeah.
But because I lost more than you, it's me that has to come back half a move. So I've gone back up the hill.
My rolls are good at the moment.
Oh, in fact, I'll put 2. I'll put 2
I'll say that until saying.
red markers there, but of course I can just take 2 a base with 2 figures off. So not a good start. Right, these are now going to try and charge. They do, and I'm going to charge the same unit. I'm going to go in here because they're the nearest target.
So I can't get a chance to count.
Oh, you do. I'm sorry, you do. Yeah, roll to see whether you do or not. Yes, you do. So we're going to meet about there. The reason I chose those is A, they were the nearest target, and B, you've already taken a casualty. So I'm hoping that I'll do better this time.
Yeah.
So I need 4s. I'm bowling. I'm rolling rubbish. Look, I've still only got
A 4 there.
3 hits, which will be a base now.
4, a 5, and a 5. That's it.
6.
Yes.
I lose 2 figures, so I'll take a stand off. You've lost a stand as well now.
Okay.
We both have to do a test for morale. I rolled a 7, so I'm down to 5. I'm all right.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You're all right as well. So yet again, it's me that has to go back half a move because I took the more casualties. So my cavalry are not doing very well.
You take these back off.
The only other units, so I'm going to shoot my musketeers over there.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because you can shoot in any direction. I'm going to shoot over here at your muskets. Yeah, they rolled a 9, so they can shoot.
Can I shoot back or not?
Yeah. Why not? Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Because they're right next to me. In fact, they are the nearest unit. Now, I just want to check to see whether I get anything extra. No, I don't think I do. There's no flank or anything like that, is there, in these rules?
What page
Now,
are you looking at?
I don't know. Oh, page 33. Choosing a target. Line of sight is all round. There are no firing arcs, etc., so that's fine.
So that we can shoot each other.
Units in cover may be targeted. Yeah, units.
We're not in cover if we're shooting it like that.
Yeah, although you may choose your target, an enemy unit must be able to contact the shooting unit during its next activation, must be chosen as a target. Oh, so in fact I really have to shoot at them anyway, because you could have moved across here.
No, I didn't know that.
If more than one target is available, you can choose. Right, you can't
Still
split.
shoot at you, can't you? Can you just shoot or?
Well, it doesn't really matter. You don't shoot back, but you're just going to get shot in the flank.
Oh, can I shoot? I can't shoot. I can't return fire.
You only shoot your move.
Oh, yeah.
So there's nothing you can do until next move.
Yes,
Next move, you could shoot back at me if you wanted.
That's fine.
Because you've got to remember, although we've got these based on, nice uniform stands, it's a skirmish game. These could all be individual figures. And since you can shoot all round, there is no limit, I don't think. Yeah. So long as one model from a unit is within maximum range, yeah, it can shoot. Choose a line of sight. One exception rule is that a regimental guns have a 90 degree. Oh yeah, okay, so they've got a 90 degree angle. Right, so I'm going to shoot with 12 dice. Yeah, it's 5 plus, so I'm hitting on 5s. Well, it's not too bad, is it? For me, 4 hits. But seeing as though your shot have only got a stamina of 2, so that is 2 casualties on that unit.
Yeah.
So you've now got to do a test for it. You rolled an 8, you've only lost 2, you're down to 6. It's got a morale of 4, so it's no problem.
Right.
So you're okay there. Now I'm going to try and activate this unit here to go behind this bit of cover. Behind the pigsty. Right, that's my turn. It's up to you.
I'm going to activate these
To shoot?
to shoot.
Okay, shoot straight ahead. They rolled a 7, so to shoot they need 6, so they're all right. And you need 5s and 6s. Okay, so that's 5 hits.
Yeah.
Normally stamina 3, but because of the cover, it goes up to 4. But I still lose. You get a casualty on me, so I'll add a second marker. I've got to do a test. Yeah, I'm all right with it. I rolled a 7. -2 is 5. They've got a morale of 5. They're just about okay.
Right, now activate this to shoot there as well.
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you?
8.
8, yeah, so they can shoot, no problem. This is your forlorn hope, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, these are hitting on 5s.
5. 5. 4 doesn't count, does it?
No,
Okay.
5 to 6s.
So I only got 2 hits on that.
Oh, so yeah, you don't cause a casualty then, because with the cover I've got, you needed 4 hits.
Okay.
Right.
activate them,
Is it the whole brigade?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
all right.
and I'm going to activate them.
Well, you can activate them separately to shoot at them if you want.
Yes, I do that. I activate them.
Do that first then.
Yeah.
7, yeah, they can shoot with that. Go for it. You want 5? Oh, now this is your volley fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you get 4s, 5s and 6s.
That's
As it happens,
then.
it made no difference, did it? So you got 3, 6, 7 hits.
On that.
I don't have cover there anymore.
No.
So my stamina is only 3. So you got 2 hits on me. My goodness. So I've taken 4 in total there so far. So I'm down to, in fact, only 2 men left. And I've got to do a test. Oh dear. Right, I rolled a 3. -4 for my losses means they're gone. So my dragoons is gone.
That's out a bit.
So that's a bit of a disaster. I've lost my dragoons that were, I thought, quite safe in that behind that wall. Right. So what's your next move? Do you want to do these?
Yeah, move it. Yes, yes.
So they're going to continue moving forward.
Yeah. Well, they still go as a unit though, because I separated that.
Yeah. So they can't do anything. They're going to stay there.
So she's
But you can still move those 2
Which
forward.
is all right because I still got shot with them. So yeah, I do that.
So you're gonna shoot with these.
Yeah. What's the range?
Yeah, they're in range. They'll be only hitting on 6s.
That's all
But
right.
with your volley fire, it'll become 5 and 6s.
I'll do that.
But see if they do that first. You've got to roll to see if they shoot.
Yeah.
6, I don't think they do. Shot, they need a 7+ to shoot.
Oh, damn.
So they failed to shoot. What are you going to do with your pike? You don't have to do anything with him if you don't want to.
I won't.
All right. What about your cavalry here?
Well, them last 2 cavalry will go to the nearest ones, then attack, go charge them.
You can charge either unit. Up to you.
Which is the easiest. Go straight forward to the back unit.
All right.
If it works, yeah, 6.
6, they charge on 5, so they're going to go halfway. Then I'll see if I counter charge, which I do. We both roll 12 dice.
Yeah.
You're hitting on 3s, I'm hitting on 4s.
Let's get all my 6s out. That was a 6. Sorry. 6, 6, 5, 4, 4.
Well, I rolled better. I did roll 8 hits there, which is going to be
That's 6 for me.
2 figures. 2 figures from you, go.
Right.
And how many do you get of me? Yeah, you got enough for 2 anyway. Oh dear. We both have to do a test for courage. Right, you rolled an 8. You've lost 4 men, so you're down to 4. Your courage is 3. So your morale is 3, should I say. So you're okay. Right, I rolled 5, but I've lost 4 and I'm down to 1. So I've had to fall back and I'm battered. Right, so I've got to go back half a move into the sheep. And I'm battered. I just want to check something to see whether, if you're okay, whether you can follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, gallopers can follow up, Steve. Oh, it may only follow up, yeah, if it was the attacking unit, which it was. The original unit was fighting has been removed from play. The attacking unit may... Oh, right. So he may follow up. Now, does that mean... And it fights a second melee straight away.
Right.
And of course, I only hit on 6s now, and I've only got 6 dice, but you've only got 6 dice as well, because you're down just to 2 men yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm only hitting on 6s, but you're still hitting on 3s.
I've got 6, a 3, a 5, and a 5.
So you got 5 hits on me. I got 2 on you, which isn't enough to cause a casualty on you.
No.
But you do enough to cause a casualty on me. I'm just going to move all my dead out of the way, which are piling up like nobody's business. Move the sheep out of the way as well. So now I don't know whether you do more than one follow-up or not. It cannot follow up more than once per turn, so you can't follow up again.
No.
But I'm in a bad way. Right, those now.
Yes. See where we can do with them. Well, them 2 might as well.
You're going to try and charge me there?
Yeah.
You're actually not in range, so you can't actually charge.
Oh, well, let's just move them.
Just move, yeah.
Oh, I didn't move them.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere anyway, no. Okay.
I've done everything, haven't I?
You have.
Yeah.
It's my turn. My goodness, well, I'm losing. So far, I've lost a unit of... No, I haven't lost a unit of cavalry, but I'm down to 1 figure. So that's not going to do much, is it? In fact, they might well run off when I do my move in a minute. And I've got to do that first. Let me just do that first. So I've got to try and rally that unit.
Yeah.
And it's on -5. Okay, well, I rolled a 7, but -5 means I'm down to 2, and my stamina is my morale is 3, so they failed, and if they fail, they go back and they lose another figure, so they've gone. So that unit has disappeared completely. You'll be pleased to hear. Right, now I'm going to try and rally this infantry unit here.
Make them move, you mean? They haven't moved all night.
They're all right. They can rally, but they can't do anything else. They have all rallied. These are not within charge move of you, because you weren't within charge move of me.
But are you going to move them?
Oh no, I can charge these. Don't forget, there's no...
Yeah, you're right.
They can charge anywhere. So I will charge you. Yes, I do charge you, so I'm going to turn around and...
Will I be able to counter-charge or not? Probably not.
There's no reason why not.
Yeah, okay. I'll try counter-charge.
Yeah, you're being charged. Well, you don't anyway.
I don't anyway.
Oh, well, that's them finished, I think. I don't think they'll survive this. Right, so I've got 12 dice hitting on 4s.
Oh, I can't fight back, can I?
No, I've got 6 hits, which is enough to finish you off.
So I'm dead.
But you counter-charge. You still fight back with only 6 dice, though,
yeah.
because you've only got 2 men left. But you do still hit on 3s, because, you know, you're... Oh, look at that. Oh, flipping it. I don't believe this. 6 hits.
Yeah.
So it's enough to kill 2 of my men. Steve's living the dream at the moment. So you're gone.
Yeah.
But I've now got to do a test because I have taken casualties. And knowing my luck, yeah, I've just rolled 5. My leader is not within 12 inches. I've lost 4 men, I'm down to 1, so they're battered. So believe it or not, they've got to go back and they're battered away from the attack. So they're really out of the game. You're going to finish them off in a minute with your other cavalry, aren't you? So now I'm going to move everything else. I'm going to try and fire my gun straight ahead. Yes, I do. I rolled an 8. They can actually fire. Wow, brilliant. Regimental gun. I hit on 4+.
I can see.
Well, I didn't roll particularly well. For some reason, I've got 2 dice missing. 1 minute, found them. Well, I did roll better. I got 6 hits on you.
Yeah.
You've only got armour of 2.
Yeah.
So that's another 3 casualties. So
They
take
go?
one of them away and leave one there.
So that goes.
That's it. So they're now -5. You've got to do a test for them,
Yeah.
for that unit, that part of that regiment. Well, you rolled a 4. Your leader's not within 12 inches.
No.
So you are in trouble here because you're -5. Yeah, that unit has to go.
That's all good.
Yeah, it's run away. He didn't like that very much.
Okay.
But the rest of your regiment's still okay. And now I'm going to come over to my guys over here who are within 12 inches of you. Just about. They're going to attempt to shoot at you. My commanded shot. They shoot at, I need 7+, which I don't get, so I didn't shoot at you. So it's your turn. Okay, so when it was Steve's go, he didn't do anything dramatic. He failed to shoot with these guys here. He's moved his cavalry round here. The pike have moved up as well. They're still in close order. His dragoons have moved across the vegetable patch, and he shot at me over here and caused 2 casualties, but my morale was okay. I have rallied these amazingly enough, but they're stuck there and they're not going to be there for much longer. I failed to shoot with these guys. I'm now shooting with these at his, which I did roll to shoot, so I'm hitting on 5s. But because they're within 12 inches, so they are doing 5s, but it's their first volley fire, so they're hitting on 4s. So I need something decent here. Wow, I'm still not rolling very well. You would have thought law of averages, I should have got 6 there, but I've only got 4. His pike have got a stamina of 3, so it is a casualty on you. And you've got to do a morale test. Oh, now you rolled a 3. You've taken a casualty, you're down to 2. Your morale, is 4. So believe it or not, they're battered. And they've got to fall back.
Oh, fall back, okay.
Half a move, I'll do it for you, 3 inches. Well, that's a bit of a blow for poor old Steve there. Mind you, I needed something to happen there, so they're battered. And they can no longer be in
Yes.
close order then because they're battered. So that was a good move. Right, my artillery is going to try and fire. Only fire on 8+ though. No, I didn't. I knew I wouldn't. So they failed to fire. And my skirmishers, or my commanded shot, are to go and shoot at your forlorn hope. They do. They rolled pretty well. But I'm only hitting commanded shot. Yeah, I'm hitting in 5s. So I could do with doing well here. I need a good dice roll. Lots of 5s and 6s. Well, I got 3, which is about average for me. Your forlorn hope do take 1 casualty. You've got to do a test for them. You rolled a 7. You've got your leader there though 8, so they're fine. They don't have a problem with that. Right, it is now. I hate to say it, but it's your turn. So no doubt. Oh, you've got to try and rally these before you do anything else.
Yeah.
Your pike are a little bit.
I thought it was your movement.
Sorry?
I thought it was your movement. No? Okay.
No, I've completed my move. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't move my pike, but I didn't want to.
I got a 3 or 4.
You got a 3.
4.
4. Sorry. So you got a 4. You've taken a casualty. You're down to 3. Your morale is in fact 4. Your morale is 4. So you're okay.
Oh, okay. So that got me.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you roll?
4.
You rolled 4, go down to 3. Your morale is 4 anyway, so no, you fall back again.
All right.
You go back another 3 inches, and you lose another casualty.
Oh, right.
So you got another little red marker. So what else do you want to do? No doubt you want to charge here.
Yes.
Well, you only need 5 plus with 2 dice to charge. Yeah. I shall try and counter charge. Not that it'll do me any good. I fail to. So you hit me there. You got 12 dice. Just take those back out of the way. You're hitting on 3s. Your Royalist cavalry are very effective.
That's it.
Yeah, well, that wipes me out. I'm gone. I do fight back, though, before I die, like a hero, but I've only got 6 dice, and I'm only hitting on...
So what
Right, although I died horribly, I did get 3 hits on you,
Right.
which is a casualty. I'll put a little marker there for you.
All right.
So you have taken a casualty, so you do have to still test.
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine with that, aren't you? No problem. Right. So you've moved them. Now these guys, your infantry.
Shoot with them, don't I? If I can get them to shoot.
Yes, you are within range. Yes,
6
you
and
do
5.
shoot.
Yeah.
Now, because they haven't shot yet,
Yeah.
but because they're long range, they're normally hitting on 6s, but now it's 5 6s because it's their first volley. So 5 and 6s is what you want. Yeah, it's 4 hits.
Yeah.
I take 2 casualties. I roll to see what happens on my morale. Luckily, I rolled quite well for me. I rolled an 8, so it's not a problem. Right, so what else do you want to do? Your
Shoot with
dragoons?
them if I can. What was
They're
the-
out of range. They've got to be within 12 inches.
I don't think they are.
No, they're well out of range.
Okay, then they can't do anything.
No, they're not in range of anything, so you need to move them.
Okay, we'll move with them. If I can get them up. 10.
Do they move on 4? I don't think they do. No, they need 5 to move. So they're not doing anything, but your forlorn hope.
I can shoot if I can.
Are you going to shoot?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, 6.
6. They do shoot on a 6. You've got 12 dice hitting on 5s. Well, it's 4. It's not bad, is it? There's 2 more casualties off me. So I'm now down to just 2 men in that unit. My commanded shot are not going to stay there much longer. I've got to do a test for them. I rolled 7, but I've lost 4, so I'm down to 3. My leader's nowhere near, and my morale for that unit is 5 plus. So they're wavering, or battered, whatever you want to call it. So they have to fall back, I'll say, into the wood. That's where they would normally go. So they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I'm slowly losing this, guys. I'm getting battered here. I've got to hope that my regiment in the middle wins the game for me. But it's not looking good. Right, so it's my turn. So I've got to try and rally my commanded shot. I rolled a 6. They've lost 4, so I'm down to 2. So now they lose another, and they go back again. Half a move. So they're going to be going in a minute. They're no threat to you anymore. I wouldn't worry about them. Just swing round here. Right. Okay, so I'm going to shoot these guys at your chaps. Now they're on the hill and I'm on the hill, which means they can both see each other. But I've still got to roll to see if I shoot them or not, and they only shoot on 7 plus. Luckily for me, they do shoot. I'm hitting on 5s because they have shot. They haven't shot. These have shot.
Yeah.
They haven't. So I'm now heading on 4s. Oh, this is painful for you, I'm afraid. For me, that's not bad. 6 hits, which is 2 casualties. That means that unit's now down to 3 because you've already got a casualty. So roll your morale dice. Oh, that one of a good one to roll. Really, you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
You've lost 3. You're on 0. They go.
They go. Oh well.
Sorry, mate. They've
You've
gone.
done well there.
Well, there's hope for the Scots Covenanters yet. The sheep are coming back onto the hill. Right, so they've been activated. I'm now going to do the pike. They're going to try and move forward. No, I shall shoot these first. Although it's long range, it's worth trying to... No, they failed miserably. Right, the pike will move forward, so they've been activated. Yeah, the pike are going to do a 6-inch move. The gun will now try and fire, but I need 8+ for that to open fire, which I failed to get. And that's my move over. It's your turn.
I've got to try and rally them.
You've got to try and rally them.
6.
5.
Oh, it's 5. Sorry,
5, yeah. You lost 2, you're down to 3. And your morale is 4. So I'm afraid they go back again, lose another figure.
So does that take a...
So they get another little red marker. I'll put one on. So you're not quite a base yet. I tell you what, they're struggling, those pike, aren't they?
So how far back do they go?
It's only 3-inch move backwards.
Not too good at all.
Well, it just shows you once you start going back, sometimes it's difficult to slow up. You're going to be in trouble there if you keep doing that. Right, so your other units can move. What about these muskets? Do they want to try and fire?
Yes, I think they're close enough.
Shoot
now.
at those, yeah. Yes, they can shoot. They needed 7 and they got 7. So you rolled 12 dice, you're hitting on 5s. 5s and 6s.
A 5. That was a bad roll.
It's only 2 hits.
Yeah.
Well, my stamina is 3, so it's not enough to cause a casualty.
No.
So they've been activated. They're still broken. Now your dragoons,
We'll do them. They're going to...
they've got to move
Yeah.
because they're not in range of anybody.
I think so. I better stay behind the wall just in case.
Well, just move up a little bit then, so you get a little bit nearer to me.
Oh,
Right, you rolled 2 1s, so you've got to roll again to see what bad things might happen to you.
The 2 dice or 1?
With 2 dice. Oh, sorry, my apologies, 1 dice.
6.
Well, you rolled a 6, so it won't be too bad. Hold on a minute, I'll find it. Your officer acts without panache and loses 1 honour. Well, that doesn't count anyway, so roll again. Well, all right, go down 1. So you go one worse at the worst. Unit just test to activate automatically. Waver to your poor command. So this unit is now wavering.
So it's a blue one, isn't it? I think. Or is it?
I think you go down 1 rather than re-roll because you might roll a 1 and that would be totally unfair.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's only wavering. So they've got to have a battered marker.
Take the battered marker, okay.
And they must go back, so they go back a little bit like that. There you go, that'll do.
So they're not going to do anything.
Right, your forlorn hope.
They're going to move, I think. Move round so they can...
Yeah, I would just ignore my skirmishes in the wood. They're not going to do anything.
So hopefully I can get these activated.
Yeah, they can do an 8-inch move. So they're going to be about... No, 6-inch move, sorry, they're going to be there.
Is it 6 or 4? Oh, it is 6. Isn't it?
Yeah, they're not like my commanded shot.
No.
They've got a normal 6-inch move.
No, so about here, innit?
No, about where my finger is.
Yeah, all right.
So they're sort of like that,
Yeah.
facing this way. But they are in range of my gun now.
Yeah. They can't do nothing now anyway. I mean, they can't do that and shoot, can they? So,
Right, so you're done, aren't you?
yeah.
It's my turn. I've got to try and rally my commanded shot in the wood. Well, they're gone. That's no big surprise. I expected them to disappear. Once they start going, it's difficult to stop them, really. Right, everything else can act normally. I'm going to try and... Now, are they within range of you? They are. So do I shoot? I'll only be hitting on 6s because it's over 12 inches.
Then you move forward, then shoot. But the following.
No, you can't do a move and shoot like skirmishes.
I meant say, move forward and wait till the next turn.
Yeah, I think I'll try and move them. Yeah, they move on 5, so they're going to move up. Yeah, they're going to do a 6-inch move. I need to push in the hope that I push you back. And these are going to do the same. Yeah, they move up as well, so they're going to be level with those. But the pike, what am I going to do with the pike? Do I continue going forward? I think I do. No, they're not going to go forward. They move on 5, so they're not going forward. The gun will try and shoot over here. No, they failed to, because they needed 8 to shoot. So it's your turn, mate. So you've got to try and rally your dragoons. 6, they haven't taken casualties, and your leader's nearby, so they rallied. Yeah, they're all right. Right, now what do you want to shoot next? You're within range there, and you are within range there as well.
I'm going to shoot at them if they're in range. Are they in range with them?
Gun or infantry?
We'll go for infantry
All right.
for now. But I don't know, the gun's quite going to be a threat, isn't it?
Well, the gun's as if it's got 6 crew.
Okay,
so you can shoot at the gun if you wish.
Yeah.
So you've got to activate to see whether you do first with your forlorn hope. You need 6.
Double 6.
Well, that's fine. Right, roll a single dice again. 1. Well, it says if you have... Oh, now this is good, Steve. You listening?
Yeah, listening.
Although you rolled a 1, because it was on a double 6, if you have any wavering units, one of them rallies once without requiring a test. So your pike here can automatically rally.
Oh, right. Nice.
So that's really useful.
That's done.
Right, so
photographs up on the club.
you rallied those. You can now shoot with those over here.
Right.
With 12 dice, hitting on, because you're over 12 inches, hitting on 6s only. Wow, it's not bad, is it? You've got 4 hits there.
Yeah.
Which is 2 casualties on me. I've got to do a test. I rolled an 8, so they're all right. So you've rallied those anyway, so these, they can now shoot. Yeah, you need 7 to do it. No, oh, and you rolled a double 1. Roll again. 1 dice.
5.
5. But the unit you just tried to activate automatically wavers. So they get a battered marker. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. What do you want to do with your pike now?
Try and go forward towards your pike.
Yeah, okay, go for it. Yeah, they can move forward 6 inches. Well, this game is finely poised. I think Steve's still got the advantage, but he has taken more casualties in the centre here. Move your casualties up with them. Right, so they've been activated. Everything's been done. So it's my turn. So I am going to. They're not within charge range yet. I shall shoot these first, or attempt to, which I don't. Now I'll try and shoot with these, which I also don't. And now I shoot my gun over there, which I do. So I'm shooting my artillery regimental gun at your forlorn hope, because they are the nearest. Well, yeah, I think because I'm almost blocking myself here, I'll shoot at them. I think that makes sense. But actually, when they do shoot, they're quite effective because they hit on 4s.
I might lose this bit.
Wow, this is not bad for me.
I think I've lost it.
7 hits. Your forlorn hope have got a stamina of 3, so that's 2 casualties. You've already got 1 there, so you've got to remove a base.
Yeah.
So you're down to 3 men now. You can take those away.
Yeah.
So I've got a chance of killing your leader if I roll 2 1s.
Yeah.
No. And now you've got to do a test because they're down to half strength.
That's a 5.
Yeah,
and
11.
6.
I'll let you have 11. That's no problem. Right, so that's those. The only ones I haven't done so far are my pike, and they're going to try and move forward. They do. So I think we're going to get stuck in a minute, aren't we? Our 2 pike blocks. It is your turn. First thing you've got to do is try and rally these.
Yes.
Move that out of the way as well. 8.
8.
Yeah, they're fine with that. So they've rallied. Put the rally marker there. Now, do you want to try and charge them? I suppose you do.
Yeah, might as well. 4.
No, they won't be doing that
No.
because to charge they need 7+. So they're not moving.
No.
What about your dragoons?
The dragoons have got to try and get them up.
Yeah,
forward.
you want to move up to the edge of the wall and try and shoot at me, I suppose. Yeah, they can do. You can move up to the edge of that wall. Right, and now your forlorn hope. You can shoot at me. You're only going to get 6 dice now.
That's all right. I've got to try and knock that cannon
Give it a
out.
go. Why not? Yeah, they can shoot. And you're hitting on. If you should have range, it's quite a long way. Yeah, it's 16 inches. You're only hitting on 6s. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 6s. No,
6.
1 hit, not enough. You needed 2.
Oh, never mind.
Right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
So they're now in close order. And we're still facing each other. Right, these will try and shoot straight ahead. They do. So I'm shooting at you here. Hitting on 5s. Well, I only get 4 hits, but it's 2 casualties on those. Take that away. Take that away now. Right, you've got to roll for morale. Well, they rolled a 5, but they've lost 2 casualties, so they're down to 3. And their morale is 4. So, believe it or not, they're battered and have to go back half a move. Yeah, that's a bit unlucky. Which is what I wanted. They put a battered marker on, or they call it in these rules, they call it wavering, but I've only got battered markers. Now I'm going to try and move these, because they don't actually have a target, or do they? Well, yeah, you are a target, but you're behind cover, but I'd still try and shoot them anyway. Which I do. They rolled a 7. I'm hitting on, because of the range, I'm only hitting on 6s.
2 hits.
It's only 2 hits, but because you've got cover and your stamina is 3 anyway, I don't do anything. Now I'm going to try and fire the artillery piece at the Forlorn Hope. No, I rolled 2 1s. Oh dear, now I've got to roll another one. This is not good. 2. Right. Retreat at the double. Yeah, the unit you just tried to activate makes a full move away from the closest enemy.
So it goes back.
No, at the double. Is that a full move? It is, isn't it? It's 4 inches. So, and I imagine they're battered. Oh, that didn't work, did it? It's your turn.
Yes.
Where do you want to start? You've got to try and rally them.
Yeah, rally them. No.
Oh, now you rolled a 4, down to 2. You lose another. You take another casualty, and you go back again. Yeah. Half a move.
Get another casualty. 3.
That's it. It's your turn to do everything else. Let's move those markers out of the way for now. Right, where do you want to go next?
Well, if the gun's out of the way, I'm just going to move these up a bit.
Yeah, you can still shoot at these. These are within range. But you're only going to be hitting on 6s at that range.
No, I want you to go forward. I'm going to move them forward a bit.
Move forward, okay.
Yes, double 6.
6-inch move?
Yeah. So what do I get for double 6? I've got to roll again.
Do you want to leave your leader with that unit, or do you want to put him over here now?
No, I think I'll leave it, because I think it gives it a bit more...
Okay. It's just I'm going to shoot at you in a minute. He might run
I've
away.
got a double 6, so I'll roll to see if I get anything good.
Oh yeah, what was that? With him?
Yeah,
With that
I've got
unit?
double 6 to move them.
Right, so roll on a single 6 again, then the single...
Which is a 6.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of this.
You'll see.
Right, yeah, so Steve just rolled a double 6 to move, and then he meant he could roll a 6 on the activation test results, and he's got another 6, so the senior officer seen an opportunity to your mission and sends 4 points of reinforcements that arrive from your deployment zone by a move action. So they move on from your deployment zone, which we said was 8 inches inside. What are you bringing on? Are you bringing on 4 points of cavalry or 4 points of infantry? Your cavalry will get here quicker.
Yes, we move with cavalry. They move in, they come in 8 inches in anyway, which is there.
They can be, look, fortunately for me, it can only happen once. So we started 8 inches on, and they can do a 10-inch move, so they can come on 18 inches onto the table.
So now I'm going to move that 10 inch.
So Steve's got the best possible result there. He managed to get a fresh unit come onto the table. That actually could be a game changer. That's a real pain.
Yeah, that's the right amount. Yeah.
Right. So that was your first move. What are you going to do with your dragoons?
I'm going to take a chance and come forward with them.
All right. So roll to see whether they do.
Then they can get a bit more firepower.
Yeah, they come over that hedge and they do a half a move. So yeah, that'll do. Yeah, near as damn it. Right, now you've only got your pike to do. What do you want to do with your pike?
I'm going to go a charge, hopefully.
All right then.
Oh, do I need to rally this? Oh no, it won't rally, will they?
No, they've fallen back.
Yeah.
They've already rallied. They fell back again.
Oh, that's
this
right.
is the last unit you've got to activate. Yeah, so you're charging me, are you?
Yeah.
Right, so you charge in there. Now this is where I say it's a bit weird. You charging, pike, hit. Their attack value is 5+, but my defence value, because I'm defending It's normally 4+, but because I'm also in close order, I get 3+.
Yeah.
So I've got a much bigger chance than you. So you hit me on 5s and 6s. I'll let you roll first.
5, did you say?
Yeah, okay. So we've got
4 hits.
stamina of 3. So I lose, I take a casualty. Put a little marker there. Now I'm hitting you. And I'm hitting on 3s. Oh, this looks a bit more painful for you, Steve.
Yeah.
I got 8 hits on you there,
Yeah.
which is 2 more figures. So that you lose. Put 1 there, take those away. Right. So we both have to do a test.
Yeah.
I rolled 6, so you rolled a double 1. Well, you're gone.
I'm gone.
Well and truly.
There's no point seeing what the effect is. But
Because you rolled double 1, you've taken 5 casualties so far. Yeah, they've gone. Right, so now that's changed things a little bit.
Yeah.
However, Steve has got that extra cavalry unit just come on. Oh, you had a chance of killing my leader there. Roll 2 dice. If you roll 2 1s,
no,
you've got 1 of them. You would have killed him. Right, it's my turn. Well, I'm going to do. I've got to try and rally this gun. Yeah, rally's all right.
damn.
But it can't fire this turn.
No.
It's rallied. I'm going to try and shoot these over here. They do. So I'm hitting on 5s because you're within 12 inches. Oh, it's a terrible roll. I've got 1 hit, which is not enough to do any damage at all. So they've been activated. I'm going to activate this unit here. Yeah, they are in range, but I'm only hitting on 6s. If assuming I get to shoot anyway, I need a 7+, which I do. I now need 6s. Not a single 6. So that failed dismally. Now my pike are going to swing round here and see if they can move towards your dragoons. They needed to activate on a 6, they did, so they've swung round. They are in close order. They still have a chance of winning this game for the Scots Covenanters. Just straighten out some of my pikes, which are a bit bent. Right. My leader goes with them. Okay, Steve, your turn. You've got to try and rally this unit here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good dice roll. 11 minus 3, they're fine. So they've rallied. They can't do anything else. Right, what else do you want to do?
Let's move my cavalry round.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, they move on 5, so they can do a 10-inch move.
Yeah.
I'll do it if you like. Gives you options to charge this way or that way. Oh, they could charge me there next move if they wanted to. Right, so these next?
Yes.
Are they going to shoot at me? I imagine
yes,
they are.
They're going to shoot.
So you need a 6+ to shoot. You do. And you've got, you've still got a full unit there. 12 dice. Oh, this could be painful. 5s and 6s. It's 4 hits, which is a casualty on me because I've got stamina of 3. I've got to take a test. Oh, please don't fail this. 5. I lose 2 down to 3, get 1 back for my leader, which is 4, and my morale is 4, so I'm just about okay.
Right.
Now, no doubt you're going to try and shoot those at the same
Yeah,
target.
I'm going to shoot them too.
Yes, they shoot with just 6 dice though,
Oh yeah, 6 isn't this time.
and they're hitting on 5s as well. 3 hits, it's enough. Oh no! So I take another casualty. I've got to do another test. I really don't want to lose this. Oh no. Right, I rolled 5, leader 6. I've lost 3, I'm down to 3. And my morale for a pike unit is 4. So I failed. So I have to fall back. Oh, that's a real blow. Things were starting to look good for me. You've also got a chance of killing my leader. So roll, I'm no longer in close order either. So roll 2 dice, if you get 2 ones, my leader's dead.
No.
Right, it's my turn. First of all, I've got to try and rally the pike. Rolled a 6, leader 7, minus 3 goes up to 4, so they do rally. Just about. But they can't do anything else. These will try and shoot at your cavalry. And they do. And they are within 12 inches. So I do count 5s and 6s. Just 2 hits. It's not enough. I needed 3 for cavalry. You've got a stamina of 3, yeah. So I failed securing any casualties there. These are going to try and shoot at your forlorn hope.
Yeah.
No, they failed to do so. So, oh, my gun, which rallied last time, will try and shoot at your forlorn hope as well. They do. This will be interesting if I manage to... I'm hitting on 4s. I'll take away the misses. Well, that's bad news for you. Your forlorn hope have got stamina of 3, so it's 2 more casualties. I might kill your leader as well. No, I don't. So you're down to just put 2 red markers on there. You've got to do a test now at minus 5. Okay, you rolled 7, you're down to 2. You go on back for your leader 3, and your forlorn hope have got a morale of 3, so they're okay, believe it or not, by one point. It's your turn.
Yeah.
You've got it's your turn. Do what you like.
I'll probably see. I don't know if I'm in charging distance of the.
Now they're out of range of those, but they're in range. Hold on a minute. They've got a 10-inch move, haven't they? Yeah, they are in range of those.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, they're going to do that, aren't they? Charge. So they're going to. I don't get to counter charge. I just have to fight you as I am. Right. So you're hitting me on 3s. So 1s and 2s are misses. Yeah, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s are hits.
That's it.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 casualties. So I'll take a complete standoff. They've already got 2 carried over, so they're down to 6 men now. Right, I'm fighting back at full strength at the moment. I hit you on 5s. Yeah, 5s. Oh, rubbish dice rolling. Look, only 2 hits. It's not enough. That cavalry unit's going to win you the game. Right, it's me that's got a test, not you. I rolled a 4, minus 6, I get one back from my leader here, so I'm a total of 5. Minus 6 is, yeah, so they've gone. So that infantry unit disappears. What else do you want to do?
I think try and move these boys up.
You're going to move them up or shoot them?
Oh, they can shoot there, can't they? Yeah, shoot them.
They don't do, because they needed 7,
Yeah,
so they failed. What about these?
shoot.
Yeah, I thought you might. They shoot, dragoons shoot on 6+, so they don't do it.
No.
And your
They might as
forlorn
well
hope here?
shoot again.
Why not?
Or
Why
it'd be
not?
easy to shoot into that.
Whatever you want, whatever you prefer.
I'll leave them for now and try and do a bit of damage on
All
them.
right, yeah.
5.
They shoot, forlorn hope, shoot on 6 now, so they failed to shoot as well. Well, that saved me a bit. It's my turn. Well, believe it or not, I think I've got to turn these round and charge you. Again, because it's a skirmish game, you don't lose anything for turning. So I'm going to try and charge, and with my pike, I need a 7+ to be able to do that. I do manage to do it, so I'm charging your cavalry. You can try and counter-charge
I think I will.
if you wish.
Yes, I will. Do I roll a dice to check that?
You need a 7, which you fail to get.
No, well.
So, right, I'm clutching at straws here. I need to destroy this unit. Right, okay, so I'm attacking, which isn't brilliant for me. When I attack, I only hit on 6s. So, oh no, that's not pike, isn't it?
It's pike.
5s. I'm hitting on 5s. Well, that's better, Alec. I've got 2 casualties on you. You fight back. Your gallopers, their defence value is only 5, so you're hitting on 5s with 12 dice.
Did you say 5? 6.
Yeah, I can see 3 there.
5.
It's enough to cause me another casualty, so I lose a stand. So we both got to do a test. Your test is -2 because of your casualties.
Oh!
Off they go.
That's bad.
Wow,
Double
sorry,
one.
that one. They go. Because they've.
There's no point even looking it up, is it?
And I've got to test as well. I could end up going myself on -4. Oh, but I get one back from my leader. That's 5. I just rolled 4. But I've lost 4, so I'm on 1.
They gone.
No, I'm 1. I've become battered.
Yeah.
And I have to withdraw. I wouldn't withdraw towards you, would I? I'll have to withdraw this way. So I'll turn them around and go back 3 inches. So I am battered. Although I won that melee, now you had a chance of killing my leader. I forgot to do. So 2 1s you need.
Yeah.
It's unlikely, but
No, I didn't get it that time.
very close. Right. I'm going to try and shoot these at your dragoons.
Yeah.
No. I'll try and shoot my gun at your forlorn hope. They do shoot. My gun is going to win me the game if I keep doing this.
I think he's gone this time. He's dead, I think.
He's dead. And your leader must go as well.
Yeah.
So he's gone.
So I've lost the leader.
Wow. So now, let me just look at the results on how to win. Victory conditions.
What page is that so I can read it?
We're not doing a mission as such. Keep playing until the turn begins with 5 or fewer units remaining in the game. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have got 5 in the game. When this happens, roll a dice at the start of the turn. If the score is higher than the number of turns left on the table, number of units left on the table, that's the final turn. So whose turn is it?
My turn, isn't it?
It's your turn. So roll a dice.
One dice.
One dice. You rolled a 6. If the score is higher, this is the final turn. So this is the final turn.
Yeah.
So you've got to hope
I could do some damage.
that you can do some damage on me and I run away. Because at the moment, I am just about winning, I think. Because you've lost your leader.
Is that in range of that? Or do I need
Yes, it is.
When the first thing I'm going to do is attempt
Roll to see whether...
I attack, shoot with them, yeah.
no, they don't. They don't.
Damn it.
And now these as well, on those maybe. Yeah, they can shoot.
I don't think it's going to do.
So you've got 12 dice hitting on 5s.
I don't know if this is going to do any trouble. Taking away all the other dice, but
I only see 2 there, but it's enough to cause a casualty on me, which means I have to do a test.
right, 4s don't count here, do they?
Yeah, my test is okay. So that's it, game over.
Yeah.
Now, I think I can just about claim victory, because although I've got 2 units left,
You've got the leader left,
so have you,
but I've lost my leader.
but you lost your leader. So I think,
You want it.
I would think it's a winning draw on my part.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've won the game because your leader's gone, but it wasn't a glorious victory for the Covenanters. They made hard work of it. Oh no, I've still got my gun as well, so I've got 3 units left.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
I love it. I think it's a good
It
game.
went all right, didn't it? Okay, guys, so just a quick update on what happened in this game. The game ended because when we had only 5 units on the table, we had to roll to see whether this was the last move, and Steve rolled a 6, so it was. And he didn't do any damage to me. Although I've got a wavering unit, it would have been my turn next. Hopefully I would have rallied them. But the game is over, and because Steve lost his leader, we've declared that I have won the game, but only just. It's almost a draw, because so I've got 3 units left, which includes my artillery. Steve's only got 2, but he's lost his leader as well. So I think I can claim victory. But it was good fun, and I hope this video comes out all right. The noise in here might make it difficult for me to edit, but I'll give it a try, because it'll be a nice one to watch for you. I hope you enjoy it if I do manage to publish it. And it was good fun, wasn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
Good fun. We'll have to do it again.
Yes.
And the Scots Covenanters won the day. Right, that's it, guys. See you again soon.